It is a sad day when I have to talk about such a beloved franchise like Silent Hill being absolutely killed by its creatives, and now we're finding out that Silent Hill Ascension has released its latest episode that is so cringeworthy, it really makes you question the future of this franchise. I have a few different things that I want to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, follow me on social media, and consider supporting through Patreon or via YouTube memberships. Now, just a few weeks ago, I had to talk about Silent Hill's Ascension release and how it was getting absolutely destroyed on social media because it is an episodic game where every single week they are releasing new episodes, but there are microtransactions in this game that can affect choices. So, say I wanted to play this game on stream, I could put all of you in my lobby, and then you guys could help me decide which dialogue options to go for in the game. But you could swipe your credit card for $5 or $10 and buy the battle pass and then get more of this currency. And then you and your vote could mean triple what an average person's vote would mean. It was very questionable from the beginning, simply because why do I want to play a game like that? It's not even really a game because that is the gameplay, is just making story decisions. But if I swipe my credit card, my decisions could mean more within the community, which of course is just an absurd idea itself and such a scummy thing given the microtransactions. But every single week they release another new part of the story, so they also didn't even release the full story at launch because they, said we're doing episodic releases, and this week's is getting absolutely destroyed on social media because oh how the mighty have fallen. This does not fit into Silent Hill at all whatsoever. They're trying to turn Silent Hill into a cringy soap opera, and it's just so sad to see. Now, I'm not going to play this whole clip, but I'll play the most noteworthy parts of it so you guys can get a feel for what I'm talking about. So basically, these two characters are standing here, Krista and Eric, and they are about to be attacked by this creature. They're freaking out, they're trying to defend themselves, and Eric gets the smart idea that he's gonna hit this thing with a stick. That is what he has for a weapon, so he doesn't have anything else. And then, right after, the soap opera ensues between these two characters.
Your wife is cursed, Eric. She's the problem. Rachel has always been the problem.
Your wife is the problem here. And you would think that's, harmless dialogue if she's like cursed or there's something wrong with her, or if it is true that yes, she is the reason why the monsters are attacking. But it goes in a very predictable direction from here with this female character.
That's insane! Open your eyes. I see how she treats you. We all do. You deserve better.
You deserve better. Oh my goodness. She's just treated you so poorly over the years. And oh, it gets worse.
What do you want me to say?
What do you want to say? It seems to me that no one has asked you that for a long time.
That is exactly what we do not want in Silent Hill. I'm fine with some romance. I'm fine with some, tension between characters, but what do you want? Nobody's asked you that for so long. This is what they think is going to get Silent Hill fans to purchase this game and to support this game, and it's just so absurd, and they are getting absolutely roasted on social media. This post has 3 million views, and the replies are hilarious. All of them are the sleeping emotes. All of them are the sleeping gifs. It is absolutely super funny to see this happen because this is the reaction. This game will put you to sleep, and I'm fine with a Telltale series, right, where it's primarily dialogue. That can be done, but I don't play Silent Hill to have a soap opera. I don't play Silent Hill to have characters talk about how mistreated they've been by their wives. And they actually put up another post, a recap post of what happens in Silent Hill Ascension, like a recap of the past few weeks of episodes. And again, people are spamming the sleeping gifts. It's just so funny to see this happen because there really aren't any fans here. There's nobody in these comment sections that are supporting them. It is filled to the brim with people trolling them. But what did they expect? I mean, weeks ago when this game officially came out, it was slammed as complete garbage by players as the microtransactions sparked backlash. There have been no pieces of positive news surrounding this game. The episodic releases are ridiculous because they just didn't want to finish the story all at once. The game was being slammed as complete garbage because of the microtransactions, where if you got a season pass, you got more of this. If you got the Founders Pack, you got more of this IP, as they call it. And the ratings for this game are the lowest that I have seen maybe ever for a game. It is currently on Metacritic sitting at a 0.5. I don't know if I've actually ever seen a game quite this low. I understand maybe like a 1.8 to a 2. Like, some of the story or some of the characters are decent, but everybody loathes this game, if you can even really call it a game. It's just so sad, right, to see the name Silent Hill slapped on a piece of trash like this, because that is such a noteworthy name. When I hear Silent Hill, it evokes so much nostalgia and honestly so much excitement. It's why we have been excited for things like the Silent Hill 2 remake. Yes, some of us have been very worried about them toning down certain aspects, ultimately censoring some of the game, but there's been still a general level of excitement surrounding it because we don't want things to be censored. We don't want things named Silent Hill to be bad, but we need to expect things to go poorly, and this just gives me absolutely no confidence going forward that Silent Hill is in a good or a healthy state. I mean, maybe they will, set it and forget it with Ascension. They'll finish up the story that they have, then they will completely drop the game. They won't release anything else for it anymore. Who knows? But its live participation concept was not bad, in my opinion, just very poorly executed. And then, of course, we had all of the pay to win surrounding the game. And overall, when you're releasing story like this, where you're standing in the middle of this town with all of these creatures surrounding you and you're having dialogue that's better suited in a soap opera, yeah, you're going to push consumers away and you're ultimately going to get absolutely destroyed by gamers over it. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this and of course found it important and informative, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.